Hello there, welcome to yet another Abyss rotation, this time 4.3 or 4.2, no 4.3. Um, so yeah, Navia. Navia is awesome, I love playing with Navia. So much that I'm actually playing Xiangling, which is a character that I don't really like that much. But this ended up being my best team for Navia, for the time being, so yeah. Let me tell you, this is so fun, like this shotgun umbrella is so fun to play with. So yeah, in this bit we got this boss, PMA. I'm not a fan of this boss, well, that's probably because, I don't know, because I didn't have Navia, because she fucking destroys it. Um, I always kinda lost track of which is the one that you can actually attack. Oh yeah, you may listen to like my switching a lot because I was having like really bad delay when I was recording this. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, just look at them go. Like, there's not much to say. This is a very simple rotation. Just Q with Navia, Q with Zhongli if you want, shield, Bennett stuff, Xiangling, Pyro, and then just Navia away your problems. This is so good. Now, for the second half, obviously I have Hu Tao as usual. I really didn't feel like using Dendro. This is like one of the first Abyss where I don't need to rely on Dendro anymore since I got Navia for one side and well, Hu Tao. So for Hu Tao I'm using this double Hydro with Layla to replace Zhongli for the lack of shield, I guess. I'm pretty sure Layla also has tenacity, although Hu Tao doesn't really care about that. But yeah, as you may know, I don't like playing with Shinkyu, I don't have Yelan, so I try to cover up for the lack of Hydro up. And Barbara and Furina are pretty good, like, they are good together on principle because, you know, Barbara team-wide heal plus Furina, you know, her buff. So yeah, and the Barbie's ring actually applies a decent amount of Hydro on contact, so that with Furina's Screamless, with Furina's pets, you do get a lot of vaporizes. It's not ideal, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, the second chamber, I find this to be the hardest on this rotation list. I really dislike these crane-looking things. They're really tough to deal with. They move a lot. They never like stand. They are never quiet. I was chasing you. That rotatory attack is kind of annoying too if you're not shielded or something. They are pretty tanky too, so they are generally very obnoxious to play against. After that, this pretty smooth, I guess. You just hit this guy, who goes down pretty easily. Look at him go. Here I didn't want to use my Bennett circle yet. I didn't want to use Sunglass Meteor because I wanted to try to petrify these two together. Didn't get that, but still. And now we can go ahead and so yeah, like for some reason like Bennett has around 300 here, but Xiangli she has 240, and for some reason this is just not enough. I don't have that much experience with Xiangli, but I'm surprised that she just doesn't seem to get her burst up very often, or at least as often as I would like her to, and even Bennett sometimes has issues. I don't know, maybe that's just me being bad at catching the particles. So here, this side, 12-2-2, this is the worst for me. These shields are really obnoxious. I know that it would be much easier if I had a claymore or if I would be using overload. That's not the case, and I did try to get Navia here, and that was kind of a disaster because I couldn't, like, even if I was breaking the shields, I wasn't able to actually beat them before they got another shield and so on. So yeah, it was endless. That was a bad idea. I have seen people actually beat them with Navia, like that wasn't the case here. Because I guess double G or double Pyro is not that good for that. So yeah, Hu Tao was just brute forcing. Like this side was, I didn't reset a single time. Well, I was close to probably. Like, even with all of this going on, these guys are pretty tanky. And the one really bad thing this team has is that Hu Tao is the only one that does serious damage here. Like Furina does decent damage with her pets, but that's about it. Like Barber is not doing damage at all, and Layla probably not much. She's there just to support in general, and maybe to get freeze so I can melt with Hu Tao. That happens, that's pretty useful, but yeah, like Hu Tao is pretty much doing almost all the job of the working here, and that can be a problem. But she's so strong that I guess it doesn't matter, or at least it didn't matter for this abyss. That was pretty clutch though. You gotta admit, that was pretty close to a reset. So yeah, now we have the Tulpa. So everyone was scared about this guy because, oh, it's so bad, 3 million HP and whatnot, but I'm disappointed that I couldn't get Hu Tao in here just to destroy it. But the thing is that being infused with Hydra all the time is not a good thing. So it doesn't matter how much HP it has, and both Bennett and Xiangling are pretty good at vaping his ass. And then we have Navia's super strong hits. So yeah, like that, and taking Chocondaring behind Songli shield. So like I didn't even have an issue with him like growing big like this. Kind of forgot he will do that eventually if I didn't attack the thingies. That's, as you can see, that's not an issue. Like with both Songli's shield and Ben's healing is really not an issue to survive it. Plus all the crystal shields, I guess. So you gotta do something. So yeah, so this guy just attack him until he dies. It's not a big deal with this team at least. And in general, he's not like as threatening as we expected. So yeah, and for the last one, I honestly forgot what was I supposed to do here. So I got some pretty nice grouping here, which is making them jump at the same time. That was pretty good. But yeah, like what else can I do to just charge attack away my problems here? Getting the occasional melt, pretty decent, gotta say. So it's kind of weird playing Hu Tao at much HP or like above 50% HP, but she still does the damage just fine. Like Furina's buff is just that good, I guess. I completely forgot about these dudes. Like I didn't know we had to find them in the first place. Whatever, they don't seem to have that much HP because they sure went down easily. In fact, like here, for some reason that's not spawning. I think I ran out of E and I just whacked them until they die because I just, like, I couldn't do anything else at that point. But yeah, so pretty easy abyss, surprisingly, despite all the doom posting. So anyways, here you have my builds as usual. I ended up getting 2 axes for Navia, 2 verdicts. So I just refined it because like what I'm gonna do? What else I'm gonna do with it? Like there are probably characters that can use it well, but like I really love Navia a lot. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I just refined it. What gives? If I got a second home, I would also refine it, despite that weapon being very useful on like all the units that use it Poland. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.